Just need to go back to Vicar. And turn in the medicine, and we Gucci. Feel so accomplished. I haven't died in such a long time. Finishing quests, meleeing dudes. Gnarly, bro. I can sell a bunch of stuff. Okay, we're good. There's so much healing now. I've accrued a lot of things. You know what's kind of funny? You viewed in both times and both days are on the same point of the game. That is what we call a coincidence.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got your book, bruh.
Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This
Curious.
is Victor DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
Got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book? You just wanted...
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why do you think the book held secrets?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
A philosophist.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And That's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bokonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me, bruh?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as
Alright,
well.
I do everything you do, but better. Sure, but you can come.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Endpoints at the ready. Now I can improve weapons and armor. The workbench, and I can repair weapons and armor in the inventory. Turn into the medicine to the crazy guy.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Dun 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 dun.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
Talking to me. Again.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms or something. You saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
You're in luck. I got the anthracillin.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never. That's harsh. Leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Curious, who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay. Finish that quest. Time to teleport to my ship. Also want to check something. Hey, we're gonna save. You save. We're gonna load our game. Go to our last. This autosave. See where it takes us. Okay, so it autosaves before you enter an area. Like a different load zone. If I ever get to a different load zone, I can just be happy. Oh, I need to sleep. I'm a tired boy. Break sound some stuff. Breakdown. Saber. Only these assault rifles. For this. If I tinker something, it increases in damage. Okay. It just costs bits. Your dragons can be greater than 5 levels above your own. Increase your character level to tinker this item. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. I don't have enough to tinker that anymore. I think that's fine for now. I'm asleep. I ain't tired no more. Okay, we gotta eat and drink though. Plain and pure water. Yum yum. Save our game again. Okay, so we have geothermal plant, geothermal plant, geothermal plant, and a mission to kill some dudes. 2 missions to kill some dudes. That is a big boy. We're not going that way. And now, I have a sniper rifle that does 100 damage. Plasma cutter that will just one-shot people, so. Don't want to go near the primals. Primals are what'll kill me. 100%. An electric revolver specifically for robots. Shoot them in their mouth. Primals. We're at the plant.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Sweep an expected area.
Okay, going quiet.
Halt. Investigating.
Watch out!
Suspicious data not found. Searching for
Got him! Nice one!
maintenance required for adjacent unit.
Don't hurt me. I'm but a man.
Repairs required in nearby unit.
Got them all!
Easy enough. How much damage my sniper does. Stealthed.
Okay, here we go! Wow,
Good bit.
not even a scratch!
$200 worth of junk. Guess we go back in. We go in.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
I want to see how much damage I do when I slash this boy. Slash. Oh no. Enough.
Take cover! Everyone all right?
That is what we call not enough damage. Yes, robots are special. They have special weak points. Office door unlocked.
You're fast.
Auto-mag pistol. 40 damage to my 50. Apparently I'm a little bit hungry, so let's eat a food. Eat a frozen dinner.
Wish I could do that.
Open parts. Adrena. Logic. Module. All those things.
Hey,
We're finally encumbered after all this time. I'm so thick. You still like me. So nice to be able to just hack everything. Hack. Oh, I thought I unlocked this. Lock door. Enter passcode. There, I had to enter the passcode. Oh, I am concussed. What does that mean?
here we go. We're pretty good at this.
What does that even mean? I think I need to sleep to be unconcussed. But looks like your boy's hurt right now.
All together.
Unit
Nice one.
down.
We did it.
Open does work pretty well. At least. I am a concussed boy. Got like an ord. What's not in tip-top shape? Oh no, it's because never mind. I got some ordnance control armor. Okay. It's a 14 to my 10. Put that bad boy on. Also encumbered again. There we go.
Self-diagnostics complete.
Repaired boy.
It's
Meet out of that
all
junkyard.
systems hostile incomplete. Affirmative.
Help me kill these things. Possibly. My hacking's too low. You can't strut it. Jeremy.
Get away!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh, Higgins. I'll come.
Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
I wasn't trying to start you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
You know what my D stands for?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible.
You mean why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want... Ironic deaths are the worst. I discovered a flaw. Yes, that's exactly it. There's a behavior... Oh.
He doesn't actually have anything to
Forgot
say.
what you were gonna...
Jeremy, what are you shooting at? You're shooting at the sprats again. Yes. Yes, he is.
Returning to patrol mode.
Oh no, it was a sentry. Jeremy gonna off itself.
Got it. Heads down.
Get the shiniest servo.
Halt.
Here we go!
Beginning security control.
You got him!
He's almost gonna die.
Been secured. Required. Security patrol initiated.
It. How could you do this to my lady? I guess we need to restart.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Everyone all right?
Hey.
Nice. Go! Wow, great work!
Speed run through the majority of this. Over here first. Redirect power. Activate 3 electrical switches. Okay, I got you.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
That's the reason we have to look around this place. 4 seconds.
Great work.
We are encumbered again. We're good.
Gosh, that's clever. Here we go. Everyone all right?
That hurt, man. The appreciate what you're doing to me.
Just two more. What'll happen? Okay, here we go! Nice one!
Lethality now reduced.
That's smart.
He died. Took a few more shots than I'm used to. That's the area where I can't do anything yet. It's bored.
You're not real. You're not real.
Open about to break or something. Dirt.
Done. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Liable to get scalded.
Here we go! Got him! Down they go! We did it!
Oh my god, scared me for a second. I thought it died. It switches too fast.
One to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Hey, you go like over here.
Heading back. On my way. All together.
Processing.
Be right there.
Unvisited.
Nice one.
Now switch.
Everyone all right?
We live in the day. Adventures things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw. Yeah, I'm good. You know, like Automechanicals.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
I wish you have a better weapon, huh? You can have an assault rifle.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
True.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yup.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers and power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Redirect the power. And I really like Edgewater that much. Go botanical.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Okay, well. I can't fast travel. I need to get out of here first. Look at my reputation. 59 to 16. Sell some stuff we don't need. Good enough. Now we go back to our... Yep. I really need to sleep because I have a concussion. Give me that 8 hours, though. I'm real thirsty, though. And I'm hungry. Save it. Saving it. First, I'm gonna do the mission for that guy. Did I not get the logic module? I didn't get it. I got it on my first, but not my second. I swear I grabbed it, but I guess I didn't. I can go run there real fast, I guess, but whatever. We'll run. You think I got anything better to do? Nah, fam. Almost there. It's not actually that far away. You can actually just jump in. Wow. I got the bin, but I didn't get the logic module. Time to rush back to town. I wonder what he'll do once I give him the logic processor. Saw some enemies. You think the guards are gonna try to kill me? They're gonna do me in. I like this scoop. Give me a sec. I need to pause the game. Yeah, my cat was like in a really weird position, so I went to check on it.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Yep, that's what it is. Found a logic module.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Thanks. I got a shock stick and 625 mun. I'm not concussed anymore. That's good. Yeah, when you have more health. Probably like, why ain't the power working?
Adelaide was right to leave.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Not personal. I need your power regulator.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
They're just like me. Spacer's choice. Not as much. Actually, it's close. I'm revered in both. I get another perk. I want to get this to 40. Myers, takering cost, breakdown levels of ammo for 20 cents. That's okay, I don't really like it that much. Inspiration's pretty high, so I probably can boost that. I want to get location hit effects on my melee. I also want more damage on my guns. I think I use melee more. Let's just do melee stealth for now. You can use companion abilities. Or perk points. Base armor chance up. That seems pretty good. Health. All these seem good. Useless. Base health. Really need any time dilation, anything. Armor rating. Carrying capacity. That's basically all I need. I guess health. For now. Might get rid of poverty once I get back to the ship. Think anyone has any quests for me?
Just as I was on... You what? Does it feel good? Betray him?
Maybe this person has a quest for me.
I can't... Oh? Go ahead.
Oh, Eugene killed himself. Seemed like quest material.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Go ahead.
I told you I just got shot in space.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I suppose we've all got to do our jobs.
And be satisfied with our lot in life. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Kind of stole the vicar.
I don't see how that's any of your...
I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
You had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero G?
Asking questions is the foundation of
Don't
science.
talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life, gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. So,
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
that right? Prove it.
Last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.